Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to Portland. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The wing set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. Green is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. The 17-footer goes down. Speedy's got the first points up on the board here for Indianapolis. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of a pro game is startling. And things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Indianapolis making their last shot. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. About a minute played so far here in the first. DeRozan, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Boy, that looks like a scouting report breakdown there. I mean, the defense has to know where DeRozan wants to do the most work. That's his sweet spot there.
Here's Speedy. He kicks it to G. Now the pass to Speedy. They grab their own miss. And that one's good by G.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Outside, LaVine. Got a piece of it.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Here's Speedy. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
You know, you're going to have success when you start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Ball. Passes to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. And Vucevic throws it down.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Speedy, the pass to G. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And G has it in the corner. The 3. Here's G. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And he hasn't been making as much of an impact with his defense as he had been earlier in the season. Steal numbers have dropped off in the past 5 games. He'll need to put a lot more effort into his defense here tonight.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Indianapolis shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Here's ball. Indianapolis making their last shot, and the shot goes in.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Three-pointer. Pass to Speedy. Fires for three. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And loving the hustle. Here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
A nice shot by Q.
Number 8.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboards. These second chance buckets are killing them.
DeRozan misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's stolen by G. He's got a clear path. Here's Q.
Goodness! That was special.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Chicago calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Chicago, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
Count it. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you look at DeRozan, he's smooth and athletic, but he's a little unorthodox, which really helps him keep defenders off balance. You never know when he's going to fire.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Indianapolis has possession. After the miss from Vucevic, and that one's good by G.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easy.